So this is what it looks like when you get stuck in snow. And I'm not talking about just a little bit of snow. I mean really stuck. You can see here that the road has been plowed once. But because we have so much snow on top of the ice, it doesn't make any difference at all. The cars are still getting stuck left and right. Now, if you look closely to my right, you will notice some tire tracks. That means someone tried to drive through there before me, and they got stuck as well. But don't worry. We're gonna try our best to dig ourselves out. We even found an old fence post that we could use for leverage. Here comes another car trying their luck. They didn't stand a chance either. This back street was completely covered with snow, from head to toe. There were no tire tracks anywhere to be seen. It looked like nobody had driven down here yet today. As soon as we started moving forward slowly, the tires began spinning again. It felt like we weren't going anywhere fast enough to break free from the icy grip underneath us. After several attempts without success, my friend decided he would go ahead first, while I stayed behind him. In case something went wrong, he backed up into position next to his truck bed. So that way, if anything happened, he wouldn't hit anyone else or damage property around them. Then after giving himself plenty of room between both vehicles, he put one foot onto each brake pedal simultaneously before pressing hard against both pedals together until they locked solidly under pressure. Once everything stopped shaking violently, he carefully shifted gears into reverse mode without letting off either brake too quickly, because doing so might cause further issues later on when reversing backwards downhill. Next thing you know, he took off running backward with full speed toward where I stood watching nearby. Luckily, nothing bad happened during this process. However, since neither vehicle moved very far away, after being pushed along by whatever force applied upon them earlier, both remained firmly planted in place, despite having already traveled quite some distance down this narrow alleyway. At least now, there wasn't any more danger posed by falling debris, since none existed anymore anyway. In fact, due to how slippery things became over time, as temperatures dropped below freezing point overnight, it seemed unlikely that anybody else would come along, trying to pass through anytime soon. Therefore, unless somebody came along unexpectedly, who owned heavy machinery capable of clearing roads quickly enough within minutes flat, neither myself nor my buddy would ever leave here alive tonight.